does feel a little bit like Franklin D. Roosevelt's weekly radio hour. It's cold outside. It's not the temperature itself, but it's the wind. It's such a cold wind today. I want to clean up a little bit, but I think it's better inside. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm really happy that I finished this space. It was the one part that was really missing. Well, that's a good thing. Took me a long time. Longer than expected. And it's not finished yet. Kitchen appliances haven't arrived. Gotta call the logistics office. So I got a couple of things. Yeah, so some of you might already have an idea, but I'm gonna quit making weekly updates on YouTube for a number of reasons. I think the first reason is really that I noticed the last couple of weeks that I was really tired. I'm just done renovating for this year, and what a year it has been, let's face it. From January on I didn't even have floors. In June my architect told me that I was never gonna make it before the 1st of August, but I was always confident I would. So I haven't done a lot of things this week. Just relaxing. Started to make some to-do lists because I want to talk a little bit about what needs to be done and the future plans. And the second reason is relevance. You know, when I restarted making the weekly updates, I thought, yep, let's just continue where we stopped. But it feels different. It's not anymore, you know, there is not that the challenge of making it yes or no. And well, I never really felt like recording everyday live. Relevance. What I mean by relevance is that in the end there's a lot of things that I have to do that I already did. And I just don't see the point in making videos about cleaning the garden or cleaning up one other room, doing some welding, doing some painting, etc, etc. Nah. Maybe I was thinking to do like a monthly update, so I can show a little bit before and after, and you skip the work that you did, or how you did it, because by now that should be quite clear. There's also another reason, the third reason, is that I started making these videos in the beginning of 2023 because I thought it was a nice way to keep my friends and family up to date on the progress on the project, and it saved me a lot of time explaining what I was doing by taking my laptop and pictures, etc, etc. So relevance also means that maybe you make a video about a certain subject. So if I'm cleaning the food forest or adding an addition to the food forest, it's not like I want to show the weekly progress anymore. It's better maybe to make one video about what the plan was, then show maybe some progress on the way and the final result. I think it's lovelier like that. And then there is number 4. If I would be an accountant, I would either tell myself that I'm stupid or I'm just making videos because I'm passionate about it. I don't think I'm stupid. Passionate, yes, I like making videos. I have come to like making videos, and I would like to make better videos, but again, maybe concentrated around the subject, or it's just like a monthly update with changes. What a life you have. Huh? You hit the jackpot in a way. Yeah, so 4 years of renovation. Quite something. 4 years minus 4 months, because on the way I only had one serious accident. That happened in May 2022 when I fell from the stairs and I broke my arm, my leg. I was grounded for 3 months. And then in August 2022 I figured, you know, the best way to recover is to go to the sea every other day. And I went swimming for 1 month. And after that I could use my arm again, like before. I also thought, especially the last 10-15 years, if I ever want to do a project like this, I better do it when I'm in my 50s, because I'm not sure if you're 65, 10 years from now, I still have the stamina or the strength to pull it off, let alone the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Because let's face it, we get older, and if you start at 65, who knows how long you have. And then, yeah, of course, there are other reasons too, you know, looking at my camper van, it's been a workhorse throughout the years, but I haven't seen some of my friends for like 2 years, and just want to take some time off, maybe take the van for a long holiday, thinking maybe in December. I can go north, I can go south. If I go south, I can make a stop in Modena, Bologna, Florence, a couple of other stops in Tuscany, then Umbria, Terni, and end up in Rome in the new year. That would be a nice trip. So making videos every week, in the end, also limits you in what you can do. I mean, for me, it helped a lot to keep my discipline throughout the years. If you are stuck to that schedule, you're not very flexible anymore. Some people say that the algorithm demands you to put video online every week. Well, so be it. And there are other things to do. In 2 weeks from today, about 2 weeks from today, I have someone coming here for some time. She's gonna help me get online. I have to focus a little bit more on the reservations for next year. Organize the social media. And this past week I've been thinking a lot about the things I have to do. We can go through them a little bit. Still have to do one apartment. I have my cabin in the woods, which one day I would like to fix. But most of all, making a to-do list. I just felt a real big urge for the coming weeks to give everything a really good cleanup. You know, I have so many spaces which are cluttered. Just clean up everything, reorganize yourself. Usually you do that in spring, but maybe for me it's good in winter. And maybe this winter, depending on the weather, I might work on the extension of the food forest, because looking back, the first year and the third year I built a lot of terraces. The second and the fourth year I didn't really have time. So this is the 5th year. It would be nice if over the winter I can make that extension. I'm running wild with ideas. The last part of the hill going down, and then organize something of a vegetable garden for next year. I also want to grow a lot of flowers. So I've been buying seeds and foraging seeds from flowers. Because next year at least I will have time for that. Never really had a lot of time for it. That's why I stuck to building terraces, planting trees. And then I also made a to-do list. So, you know, there are facades to point, there is painting work to do, the apartment needs to be upgraded. I still have to paint the railings. I have to organize my garage. I want to build myself a nice workbench. Maybe even something on wheels. So, because I'm a little bit tired of not having one dedicated space to work. Every day bringing your equipment out, in, out, in, out. Instead, maybe have one good space where all my tools are reorganized. Would be really nice. So I have talked to 2 farmers close by with an excavator, and I'm developing some ideas to make another extension to my food forest, going all the way from up there down here. But it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. I do have a lot of material left. Just gotta figure it out, how to make good use of it. It's a small thing, but it's relevant to me. The electrical wire over the courtyard is gone. Wow. Probably have to make some cement, fill it up, make it pretty, put some stones around, still have them. Clean up this little corner here. There are so many little corners to clean up. There's another one there. But the main thing is that the wire is gone. Then I have to clean up this area. That takes patience, but I cannot clean this area up unless I have a new space for all my tools. So one of the first things that I will do to build myself a nice workbench and a new space to organize all the tools. Now I was thinking about throwing away the last cabinets, but I still have 1, 2, 3. So now I'm thinking that maybe I can use them as a basis for a workbench, and then I have to build another workbench for the saw, maybe with some wheels, so I can move it around. And I have to reorganize this space, laundry room. I have some ideas. Since the wire is gone, I can also plan maybe 2 weeks to finish the facade but I have to build a scaffold and everything. So reorganizing the tools is going to be in this corner. The boxes that are left, I have to check them a little bit, but there's a lot of stuff for the garden. Now previously I couldn't really work here because we still had to finish everything for the heating system, but I have electricity installed and everything, so I think I'm going to get rid of that one and maybe build a workbench in that corner, reorganize all the tools but also the screws, etc. I even have water. Then I have to go into the garden a little bit, of course. So, I was also thinking about introducing a newsletter, which is nice. Good old-fashioned newsletter once a month. If you're subscribed to the channel, I know that if you hit that bell, you get an automatic notification when there's a new video. But if I look ahead from today, I would suggest, no, I will promise that I will do like a video the weekend before Christmas, so that's about around the 22nd of December, with all the changes and things that happened here over the month, minus the time I took off, because that's definitely part of the plan. I just want to sit inside, do some other things, read a book and relax. Need some new energy. And there's also maintenance to do, you know, that shouldn't be left behind after all the troubles you went through. So if there is a subject that might interest you, maybe you can leave it in the comments and I will put together all these subjects and see if I can make a video around one of them. For sure I will make a video on local wines, and I'm talking about really local wines, so that's like a maximum of a 20-kilometer radius around me. We have some fantastic producers. I've been in contact with them over the years. I drink their wines. Now I just have to make another round and get some stock here. Just losing a lot of hair, that's the only thing I don't like about cats and dogs. So I got this. Clean up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. How much hair you lose, man. Not normal. Madonna. Guarda. So, I'm a little bit sorry, especially for those who have been watching all my videos every week, especially when you are waiting for the next episode. But I do believe in one thing, and that is that sometimes you just have to stop, take a step back and check with yourself if you're still okay. Check with yourself if the things you are doing are alright. And check with yourself if the reasons you are doing something are still aligned with the reasons you started to do it. And if the answer to any one of these questions is no, then you just have to make a change. It's as simple as that. On paper. In reality, it's never simple, but it's good. So I won't disappear, I'll be around. I don't know what the consequences are if I stop making weekly videos, but I will face them and I'll be alright with them too. Probably they will be a little bit different, the frequency will be a little bit lower, and well, I hope to see you around whenever I post a new video. The only thing I can wish you all is a couple of nice weeks towards Christmas. I will be posting one before Christmas, so I can still wish you well and wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And well, see you around. Ciao. What do you think? Hmm? Oh, you had food. Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, yeah.